Good everyone, my name is Graphics. In this video, we want to reproduce the given figure that is displayed at the right hand of the screen in orthographic projection. Now, I have reproduced the figure on my drawing sheet so that to enhance the way I want to explain this particular solution to you. Now, if you look at it, when you hear the word orthographic projection, the first thing you have to do is to draw your X and your Y axis in this manner. I'll have it this way. So I'll just draw my vertical line this way. You see that? And I'll also draw the horizontal line this way also. Horizontal line this way. So this is the first thing you are going to do. Now you pick a point. This is where they meet, and you're going to measure 5 mm to the left, 5 mm to the right, 5 mm upward, and 5 mm downward. So what I will just do is, if I pick up my instrument here, and I measure 5 mm, that is from 0 to from 0 to from 0 to 5. You can see that, and I'll place it here. I'll mark 5 up, 5 down, 5 to the left, and 5 to the right. You can see that. And when I do that, I'll now draw another line on those points in this way, and I'll come here also. I'll do the same thing too, and this way. You can see that, and I'll do the same thing here also, horizontally on those points. So this is the first thing you do when you hear the word orthographic projection. Now in the question, if you look at the question closely, we are told to draw it a first angle projection by looking from this direction, right? So the question is, how will I start doing this? Looking at it with my word front elevation, and I'll place it at this quadrant. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and what? And the fourth quadrant. So if I place the front elevation, that is the part my arrow is pointing in any of these two quadrants, mean I am in the process of drawing a word in first angle projection. But when I place it in any of these two quadrants, means I'm on the process of drawing a word in third angle projection. Now, if I look at this side here, what will I see? Now, first of all, we have three planes here. We have a plane looking from this side, which we call the front elevation, and that's what we are referring to at our point of reference. And we are looking at this side also, we call it the end elevation or the side view, and we have what? The plan. These are the three planes. Now, let me consider the first plane here. It's like placing a mirror. When I place a mirror on my face, what will I see? I'm going to see my eyes, my nose, and my mouth, right? So if I place a mirror here, what will I see? Now, look at the mirror here. Let me just show you the mirror. Looking at it from this side, I'm having this is my mirror here. From this point to this point, to this point, to this point. So my mirror is what? A, B, C, and D. This 4 point here. So imagine me placing a mirror in front of this image here. There will be a reflection. And the question is, what will I see whenever I am looking at this reflection here? So let us see what we are going to see. Am I in front of the screen? I'm going to see all these points here, right? I'm going to see this big circle. I'll call it my circle 1, right? My circle 1. And this is my circle 1 here. All this here is all this. And this is overlapping this, so that we've seen them as just a point here. And I'll see this point here, just only here. I will not see the top, just from this side. So I'll call it to be 2, and here will also be what? 2, right? I'll see this, but I'm seeing it more like a rectangle, right? When you're looking at a circular object from a distance, you see it as a rectangle. So this is my 3, and this is a 3 point I'll see. I'll go, then this is what? Point 4, and this is also what? Point 4. all together. Then all this side here, I'll just call it 0.5 and 6 respectively. Is a 0.5 and 6 respectively. Can you see that? Then there's one more thing we're going to see, and that is this line here, this line coming this way. So I'm going to bring out that line. So bring the line out this way. From here, this will touch here, and this will come to this point. Right? This is the line that we're having here. So when you're talking about that, that is what you are going to see in this picture here. You'll be seeing this. This is what we are going to draw here. Right? I'm only using this to explain to you. So this is what you draw. So this is the front elevation of this view. By the time I place my mirror at this point here. So let me do that. Let me draw this hand. So from here, we know very well from our diagram that from here to here is 100. And I'm going to measure the 100 from starting from this point here, 0 to 100. Can you see that? Then the height is given from here to here, which is given to be what? 60, right? The entire height is given to be what? 60. So I'll come here and I'll measure 60 from 0 to 60. You can see that. Then I'll make it form my box here. So I'm going to make it to form what? My box. So I'll take this up just like the mirror, like reflection of the mirror. I'll bring out that box. You can see that. So once I have done that, the next thing I am going to do is I'll start tabling what I want to table here. So taking. So the next thing after I've measured the entire height to be what? To be 60. So what will I do? I'll start putting on the value. So from here to here, given to be what? 10, right? So I'll do that. So you see that from this point to this point, I'm going to measure, and from this point to this point, I'll measure. So from here to here is given to be 35, right? So I'll measure 35 from this end, 0 to 35, and also from this end, 0 to 35. That okay? So I'm going to project that up this way, project it up this way, and we're given that the height is what? Is 10, right? From here to here is 10, which is from here to here, and here to here is 10. Are we good? So I'll measure the 10 millimeter upward from 0 to 10. Then I'll close it up. I'll close that up, and I'll close it up too. I'll close it up too. And I'm also going to close it up too. Right? And the next one is to this point here. So from here, I'll measure 50 millimeter to the center. And I'll measure another 50 millimeter to the center. So let me do that. From 0 to 15. And also from 0 to what? To 15. I see that? So once I've done that, from that place, this is given as 10 millimeter from here to here is 10, right? And here is 20, from here to here is given as what? 20. So I'll take 5 millimeter each on my meter rule. 5 millimeter, place it this way from 0 to 5, and I'll place it here. I'll mark 5 to the left, also mark 5 to the right, right? Then I'll mark 5 up too. Then we know that I'll now measure 10 again from here 0 to 10. I'll place at the center. I'll measure 10 to the left, and I'll measure 10 to the right. You can see that, and I can easily use my instrument, and I'll take this up a little bit, take it up a little bit, then come here to take it up a little bit, and here up to a little bit. So with 5 millimeter I measure up, I'll use my instrument and I'll close it up, take it, you can see that, and I'll go here too, close it up, close it up, close it up, and close it up. Then I'll bring this down too, from here too. You can see that. And I'll close the base too. Start again. And it's for me to draw this circle here. So drawing the circle here, I'll take half of 100, which is 50, and I'll take it up from here to here. And I'll take half of 60, which is 30, from 0 to 30. You can see that? And I'll put it this way, faint line. So where they meet is the center of the circle. And the circle has a diameter of 50, making radius of what? 25. So I'll measure 25, 0 to 25. And I'll place it at the center here. Then I'm going to draw my circle, which I will take in. All together. So this is what we have. Those are what I showed you. And there's still one more thing. From here to here is 10, and I'll measure the 10 from 0 to 10. And I'm going to close it up. This is what we have here. So this is, if I place this here, means I want to draw a first angle projection. But if I place it under here, means I want to draw in third angle projection, right? We're moving. Now the next thing should be the plan. The plan is you're looking at it from the top. Just imagine you take a mirror and you place it on your head. What you'll be seeing, you only be seeing your head, as in the center of the head, and your two ears. And in most cases, depending on if your nose is pointed or not, it's very important to be seeing some part of your nose from on top of your head, right? That is placing the mirror perpendicularly on your head, right? So that's what I'll do. Then I'll place a mirror here because plan is looking it from the top here. If I place a mirror here, what will I see? And this is exactly what I'm going to see. Let me first of all place the mirror there, and we'll see what we are going to see. Now this is what we have here. When you're looking at it from the top, right? We stopped at 6, right? So when you look at the top, you'll be seeing you'll be seeing this top here. This will be 5. Let me call it. This will be 9, right? Here will be 9. So you see this circular point. You see here. Let's call it to be 10. Here will be 10. You see all this. Then you see this here. 11, let me call it 11, and you see this F here, we place here. Or let's say 4. You see this 4 you place here, right? So this also what will be, you see the same part of 4 from here. Also, you are seeing 4 from here also. All together. Then you see this circular point where we see more like a rectangle. Seeing circular object from a distance, more like a rectangle. So I'll call it what? 12, right? And this will be what? This will be 12. Is that okay? So this is all what you're going to see looking at it from the top, including this 4 points here, and this is the 4 point that we have here. This is what I am going to draw at the base of this here. So in doing that, this is what I'll have. Now we'll proceed. If I should place it here, I'll just draw the plane out, prolong, extend all this end here, right? So if from here to here is 100, automatically from here to here, if from here to here is 100, which is from here to here, I would decentralize from here to here, then that means the other part from here to here will be from here to here, and that's given as what? 30 plus 20, that is 50. So I'm going to put it there, 50, from 0 to 550, which is 50, right? There's 20 here. So I'll just close it up, right? I'll close it up. Right again, and I'll start drawing everything I have here. We know from here to here is what? Is 30, and that is from here to here, which is what? 30. So you measure 30 from here to here, and I'll take in it this way. I'll come here too. I'll take in it this way. Then I'll close it up too. I'll take in it this way. Then from here, I'll take it this way. You can see that? That is the 30. Then the next thing is this circular object here. So you know that this is the center here, this is the center here. I'll project those points down. And I'll project this point down too. And if I measure half of 30, which is 15, and that is the thickness you see there. So I measure 15 from this point, starting from 1, from 2. This is 10, and this is 15 here. Then I'll draw the line this way. So these 2 points here is my center, right? So here is circular, and the radius of this circle is 20. I can just measure 10 on my meter rule. Measure 10, and you come to this point here, and you draw a circle. You can see that? And also, this also, I'll project this down. I'll project it down too, right? And the thickness is still the same thickness, which is from here to here is 5, and here also is 5, here too is 5. And I'm going to close it up. And I'll close it up. And I'll close it up. I'll close it up. Right, I'm just replicating this here. Then I bring this down this way, and this down this way. Right. So what will I actually see there? I know that from here to here, we're going to see that, right? We're not given the distance from here to here. We're only told that this is what? 45 degrees. So to help myself, I know the thickness should just be from here to here. I can just measure it, which I'm going to tell you. If I place it here. So what is the distance there? Let's see. The distance there will be from 0 to that will be 25. From 0 this 25, right? So you measure 25 from here to here, and you should thicken it, right? Also thicken here too. Can you see that? Now the remaining one is the circle. This circle you see here, and I'm going to bring it down. From this point, take it down, and from this point, take it down. So this is what I am going to thicken. Hope you can see that. So this is what we're having. Looking at it from the top, this is what you'll be seeing. Are we together? Now the next thing is to draw the end view. End view is just placing your, looking at it from this end here, right? I would like to place it at this side here. So let me see if I bring out my plane, the mirror, place and a mirror in that direction, what will be the reflection like? So let me bring out that. So this is what we have. So that is what I am going to replicate and place as my end elevation. So to draw your end elevation, you just place your set square here, and you draw this way out, and you project all your points to this point here, right? Project all this point to this point, project this two to this point. So this is my plane here. So anything I'm doing must not cross this line here. So I'll project them up. So if I project them up, I'll have this and this with this right here. So I should be able to thicken this aspect. So let me bring this out. So the circle, for the circle, right? I'll thicken from here to here, and from here to here, right? And I'll also close here up, right, for the circle. So to this point here, are we there? So to this point here, to this point, if I bring this out, I'll take it up too, right? So this is where the circle will now come down in. So this thickness is this, and I'm going to bring it down to this point here. Are we there? So bring it down here, right? And I'll close it up. I'll also close the baseline up too. I'll also close here too, from here, right? And also I'll close it up too, right? And I'll close here too, close here too. Then for this, I will have this coming this way. Then which one again do we have here? Then if I bring the center up here, touching here, I'll take it up. You can see that all the figures are working hand in hand, right? They are working what? Hand in hand. So I should this is where it is at this point here. Then it's coming here, then this is going up. Let me not make that mistake. So this is coming here and stopping here. So the next one is this here, right? So the circle that I have, can just place it from here to here. Then I'll come here, I'll mark left and right. This is what I'm going to take up. So I'll thicken it. So I'll close it up. Then the other guy is hidden. So this other guy here is hidden. This. So this one will be hidden. So we have successfully reproduced the figure. So this is the front elevation, the plan, the end view. Are we there? Right? So if you have found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.